of St. Louis. That's actually where we stayed the night last night. And this morning we go to start our bus and the check engine light is on. So luckily we were really close to an AutoZone. It was just down the street. We had to wait about 15 minutes for it to open. When we got here, we got the engine code light and it was a fan speed sensor circuit. And Google didn't really know what it was. And same with AutoZone. They said they didn't know what that was, but they were so helpful here. We were researching out here, trying to figure it out. Nathan, and actually while Nathan was inside, I found this thing as well. It was like the fan relay, the cooling fan relay or something. Nathan went to see if that was it. This is our old one. This is what it looks like. And that was it. We plugged it in. It was about $30 to get it, but the check engine light is off now.
We got to Mammoth Cave yesterday around 3:30 or so. All of the self-guided tours were sold out. They actually start on sale at 8 in the morning. And we asked them about what time to get here. And they told us 1 to 2 hours before they go on sale, which is 8 o'clock. So we got up at 5:30 and we're here. And it's like 6 something. There's one other bus there and nobody's in line yet. So I wish we would have got up a little later, but I guess it's good to know that we're gonna insure a spot for the first time at 9:30. All right, we got our tickets after waiting in line for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But we were the fourth person in line, but we got them. And now we gotta wait an hour and a half until the tour actually starts. We're for sure going. So as you know, we got up really early for the Mammoth Cave. The self-guided tour, I feel like there's free, better caves all over. And this one, we had to wait almost 2 hours in the morning, and then we had to wait an hour and a half to get in.
It was just like a little disappointing because the pictures that you see online are not what you get at the self-guided tour. But like, you really need reservations for Mammoth Cave, but when you're traveling the US, it's hard to make reservations. We had no idea what day we'd get there. We didn't really plan out like our driving with that, and so we couldn't book in advance. The one that we really wanted to do was booked out like 3 weeks in advance. So if you're going to Mammoth Cave, make sure to look at those tours and reserve. Like, if you know the date you're going there, reserve well in advance so you'll have a better experience.
There's lots of cool history in there. I guess back in the day, the guides would use cotton cloths soaked in lard, and they were just bunched up, and then they would fling them, and they would stick up onto this one ledge, and then they would have fire. Well, they'd light them on fire. I forgot to say that. They'd light them on fire and fling them up, and then they would stay lit for about an hour. So in there you can see a bunch of the char marks.
Like Nathan said, there was a lot of cool history, and we got to know that from the park rangers inside the cave. But definitely get a tour and get a guide to go with you, because if we didn't even have that information, we would have ranked it even lower. It was still cool to go. We can now cross Mammoth Cave off of our list.
Something kinda crazy. I wanna go drive all night with you right next to me. I wanna go feel the pounding of your heartbeat. When we get up high, won't look down, we won't look back. Yeah, when I die, I wanna know I lived like that.
We really enjoyed Nashville. There is a museum. It's the Museum of Tennessee. It's got a lot of Civil War stuff. It's free to go to, and it's actually got a lot of stuff. It's big. It's really cool. We had to park outside of the kind of the main touristy parts of the city, and then we found some scooters. A scooter, actually. We just both rode it, and we rented it as one of those electric ones. We did get free parking, so that was a plus, and then we got the scooter, and I think it was about a mile that we scooted around until we got to the main
Broadway
crazy part of the city.
Yeah. I think because of those factors, we really enjoyed Nashville. We got free parking in a city. We still got to explore the city and didn't have to worry about where the bus was parked, what to do, where we could go. And like I said, almost everything was free. We did their free parking, free museum that we loved, and then we just rented those scooters.
Scooters like $6 by the time we finished all. I think it was through Lime.
We got to see everything. We didn't stay very long, but we just explored the streets and rode around on a scooter, and we loved it. It was like the perfect way to explore Nashville for us. So highly recommend Nashville, especially that way if you're in a bus or a big vehicle.
Yeah. Catch us next week on the Nate and Dacia Show. Like always, subscribe.
I wanna go make pictures.
There's lots of cool history. It was pretty Western, I guess is what you could say. But
it was not Western at all.
Just
it's a city.
Lots of country music and natural history.
Not natural. It wasn't nature. It wasn't animals.
Okay, as we can see, Dacia's a know-it-all.
Like postcards, I wanna go take the train and watch you sleep.